Hey yo, what's good with it? It's your boy Jay Reacts. Today I'm doing my first anime reaction to Flame of Rebirth, Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, Core for breaking news. This is gonna be talking about the last two episodes of the Bleach Thousand Year Blood War this season. It's it's been freaking crazy. I will be doing a breakdown of each episode later on as soon as the last two episodes come out. Um, I don't know if you guys want me to do it with the English dub or with the Japanese dub, but let's get into the video. Here we go.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Rebirth, and it's that time of the year. It's that
Go
time
ahead,
we're getting a
comment,
bunch of Bleach
like,
news, and I wanted to make a
subscribe
video talking
to
about what
Flame
we
of
learned so
Rebirth.
far. We got news on the ending of Core 3, which I'll talk about. We got news from Kubo about Core 4, which I'm definitely going to talk about. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe so you don't miss any content. I'm not wasting any time. Let's jump into it, starting
Let's get
with the
it.
Core 3 news. So, one of the prevalent questions that Bleach fans have had in reference to Core 3 is trying to understand how many episodes of Core 3 have been left. In the last two cores of Bleach, during cores 1 and 2, we've gotten a recap episode, and the recap episodes are what allow us to have the double features at the final time slot of the core. Well, if you're anything like me, this core flew by incredibly quickly, and we are
Yeah, it
not
did.
going to get a flat out recap episode like we did for the last two cores. The implications of this is twofold. Number one, we technically
And let's talk about that, man. This season of Bleach has surpassed all the seasons of Bleach. It's crazy animation. Kubo decided to go in on the different, you know, he decided to basically put in some more things that he forgot to put in the manga because he was short on time, and now he has time to actually make the anime and make sure that he gets everybody's backstories in, which last episode was crazy. Let's get back into it.
kind of got a recap episode in episode
Renji.
27 with Yuha's battle against Ichibe Hyosube. Before the episode actually got to new content, we had to sit through rewatching Senjumaru use her Bankai, fight against the Royal Guard.
Ichibe.
We had to see
Let's
Yuha
go.
try to fight Ichibe, lose, and then we got into
Iwabaha.
the new content. And so in a way, we've kind of gotten a recap episode. We got that at the first episode of the season. And so now, this Saturday, we're going to get episode number 38, the friend episode. After that, there will be a finale, a double feature finale of episodes 39 and episode 40 to close out Core 3 of Bleach. This would technically put Core 3 at 14 episodes, and not the usual 13 episodes that we get. And so this begs the question, if the friend episode is the next episode we're getting, 38, and we have two more after that, what is in store for Bleach fans in the finale? Where are we going with this? And I think it's important for me to contextualize this by reminding you guys that one thing that Thousand Year Blood War seems to want to do every time they have a core is they like to end with a bang, with an incredibly important thing happening, and they leave you with a cliffhanger. Now in Core
Hell
1,
yeah.
that was the Blade is Me. We got the Blade is Me, Ichigo getting his duels on Pakto, and Uryu defecting to go to the Quincy side. That was what they left you with. It was a cliffhanger. It's like, oh my goodness, where are we going to go from here? Now, it gets a little tricky with Core 2, because in Core 2, we end once Ichibe has quote seemingly defeated Yurabaha. But here's the thing. We know that in Core 2, Piro was having a lot of production issues. We know that. The contents of episode 27 were originally supposed to happen in episode 26 in Core 2. Instead, they were pushed to Core 3 because of production problems. And so thematically, if you actually think about what the supposed and proposed ending of Core 2 was supposed to be, was supposed to be Yurabaha having defeated Ichibe Hyosube and walking up those racy stairs to stand in front of the Rayo. That was supposed to be the cliffhanger leading you from Core 2 into Core 3, but they couldn't do that due to production issues. And so keeping that in mind, the running theme that we have here is that each core ends with a massive cliffhanger of vital importance. For that reason, I don't really want, or neither do I really believe, that Core 3's ending is going to be Jugrim and Bazb. I don't think it's going to be Yoruichi and Askin. I don't think it's going to be Gerard Valkyrie and whoever. I think that the calling card of Cour 3 being the conflict, specifically the conflict between the Shinigami and the Quincy.
Man, Renji's Bankai is insane, especially since he went up to the Soul Palace. Man, his Bankai is insane. Let's get back into it.
But even more
Like,
specifically,
comment, and subscribe.
Ichigo versus Uryu's conflict. I think that what would make most sense to me, and this is not a leak, this is a prediction and a desire of mine, I think that the ending that would make most sense for Cour 3 thematically speaking would be one that ends with Ichigo versus Uryu 2. And so we get Bazby and Jurgrim in this next episode. And then if there's anything left off after that in episode 39, we take care of it while setting up the other battles. Yoruichi and Askin, Gerard Valkyrie and everybody else. And then we end with Ichigo versus Uryu 2. However you want to end that, that's none of my business. But that feels like an apt finale for Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Cour 3. And so let me know.
And you know, Kubo does a really good job in trying to sway your emotions, especially because Uryu has been Ichigo's friend. He's been one of his right hand people, and every time he goes to the Soul Society, Uryu has been there. Every time he goes and saves, I forget her name, but whenever they went to Hueco Mundo and they saved Ichigo's girl, we all know that's gonna be his girl, his boo. Um, whenever he went to Hueco Mundo and saved her, oh, Orihime. Whenever he went to Hueco Mundo to save Orihime, Uryu was there. He was there. So he does a really good job, like trying to sway your emotions. Now that you know Uryu is there with Yuabaha, and he's Yuabaha's right hand man. So is that what Uryu is good for? Being a right hand man? Leave it in the comments. Let's go. Like, comment, and subscribe.
What you think about that idea in the comment section down below. To switch gears a little bit, and I will talk about the Cour 4 news in a little bit, but just to go through
Leave a
chronologically
comment.
here, I want to talk
Leave a
about some
comment.
of the staff comments about the ending of Cour 3 and some of the information we've gotten about the Bleach staff in reference to the ending of this. First, I want to cast our eyes to Takashi Hashimoto. Now, Takashi Hashimoto is one of our core staff, and I want to share with you something that he said in reference to a big episode that's coming down the pipeline. So, reading what Takashi Hashimoto said, he said, I did quite a few, and I'm quoting, I did quite a few heavy action scenes, including 2 scenes. I just finished it, and for the first time in my life I cried at work, lol. I felt relieved, and the tightness and intensity of it all, and the feeling that it was finally over, all came pouring out at once. Of course, for this episode, due to personal reasons, I also worked as the animation director for the action effects, which I really loved. I think,
Man, for the amount of and work and animation that these MFers over there, they give us the fans this type of freaking animation. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for your hard work. I know you guys put in a lot of work, and I bet you that it's just like you guys look at it just like if it's your baby, and that's incredible to see. Very incredible to see.
think it will air in about 3 weeks, so please be sure to check it out. This was like a week and a half ago or so he's probably talking about the finale right now. Or technically, I guess it could be this week's episode, but whatever. He then went on to say that, quote, the final episode was completed in the evening. Now, I just have to leave it to everyone else on set. It was the hardest thing I've ever done as an animator, but I worked really hard. I think I was able to grow through this production. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, and I've handed the baton over to everyone else on set. So please look forward to the final episode this month. Viewers, please look forward to it. It's of such incredible quality that you rarely see on TV. This is what one of the Bleach core staff members is saying about this final home stretch. I predict he's probably talking about the actual finale episodes. Technically, it could be the one this week. I don't want to go on a limb and say that, but I think it's fair to say that you're probably
This shot right here, where you shot Ichigo,
the episodes. Technically, it could be the one this week. I don't
fucking
want to
crazy. Look at that hole. God damn! Can't wait to start doing the reactions to these episodes. This is one thing that I'm excited about.
go
Let's
on a
go.
limb and say that, but I think it's fair to say that you probably came to the same conclusion that I do, in that maybe he's overreaching, maybe he's being hyperbolic, maybe it's a little out there. Point is, there seems to be a massive amount of quality TV headed our way. For him, he's a veteran in the animation business, he's a veteran in the anime industry, and he says, please look forward to it. It's of such incredible quality that you rarely see on TV. I'd like to think he knows what he's talking about. Now, we're not only going to take his word for it and just like start, flying up into the air and ascending and whatever. We're going to control ourselves because we don't want to get too crazy with it. But I can't lie. A part of me is extremely excited about these final 3 episodes because they've been hyping up the friend episode for a long time. Satoshi Sakai, another one of our core staff members, has been saying, look forward to next week, look forward to next week. And next episode is the one he's talking about. And then from there we got these 2 finales. If the contents of the next episodes are indeed Jugo versus Baz B in the next episode, and then one of the episodes in the finale is Ichigo versus Uryu 2, then yes, these episodes are absolutely going to be massive. And I can't wait. I am extremely excited. If you think back to episode 33, the Gate of the Sun episode, where Renji fought against Uryu, the individual who storyboarded and directed that episode, Dolly Chen, he's one of our core staff members. I think he's the chief episode director specifically. He mentioned after that episode that he's got another one in the bank before the core is over. We got 3 left. And so to me, I'm thinking, are we about to get another Renji versus Uryu quality level episode in one of these 3? In addition to another core staff member talking about how the episode
That was
he
a
worked
sick
on
episode.
was the hardest he's ever worked on in his life, and that it's going to showcase a level of quality that isn't normally seen on Japanese TV. That's 2 different people. And then you have our 3rd main staff member in Satoshi Sakai hyping up another, like this is about to go crazy. Like, I really hope I'm not jumping the gun here, but this just might be the greatest 3-episode stretch in my Bleach fandom, and I am extremely excited to see what happens. If you enjoyed Baby Hold Your Hand 2, the Nemu scenes, the Mayuri flying around scenes, the effects in that episode, the guy behind that, Masaki Endo, he says he has another job in Bleach before the end of the core. So you're going to see him again. You're going to see Dolly Chen again. I would imagine that Taguchi himself is going to do more again. There's just 3 episodes to go, and yet we're hearing so many big boys talk about how they're not done with this core. This might be crazy. This might be gargantuan, and I'm excited for it. Hirayama, Yuki Sato, like, is Hirayama
Mayuri Kurasuchi? That dude's mad. If y'all haven't seen Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War, y'all gotta get on that. But first, y'all gotta watch about 300 to 500. I don't remember how much it was. About 500 episodes of Bleach. Y'all gotta get on that shit.
gonna show up? Like, I don't know if he will. People say he won't. I don't know, but man, if there were ever a time for all hands to be on deck to deliver cinema after cinema after cinema, this is it. This is absolutely it. So let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. So now that we've taken care of Core 3 matters, now we can talk about Core 4 matters. So there was a TikTok live stream this
Season
morning
4.
where the seiyus, the voice actors for Bleach, were present talking about a myriad of things, and Kubo made an appearance. And while he was there, he was asked about Core 4. Now, Kubo's sentiments essentially were that he can't say a lot, and the way that he phrased his speech patterns, when he said that he can't say a lot, if you've listened to most staff members or really anybody in entertainment talking about future projects, they often say, well, I can't say much. And usually it's because they can't reveal what's going to happen because, we don't know.
Were you
But when you're
sick?
dealing with like anime shows that are adapting manga that we've already read, It's not something that happens as often where you hear them say, oh, I can't say much. What do you mean you can't say much? We've read the manga. And that's when Kubo said this line, he actually added on that the fact that I can't tell you much says enough as is. And then he goes
You
on
know
to
why?
drop the
Because
bomb. He expects the viewers to be watching
a lot of anime watchers aren't manga readers. That's why Kubo can't say much. Um, Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, the manga is pretty intense, and just the fact that a lot of people know that he had to rush through it, to finish, and it's yeah. So he can't say much because he added stuff to it. Just get it. Like, comment, subscribe.
these episodes and realize that they have no idea what the contents of the story are for this episode. They were not in the original story, they were not in the original manga, and he didn't say episode, he said episodes. Episodes plural, episodes worth of brand new content that fans have no idea about. That is the pitch. Like, that is the great pitch of Cour 4. That is the selling point of Cour 4. Uncharted territory. It's not some little thing of, oh, let's add the first generation Royal Guard here. Oh, let's give a flashback to Shojiro Sasuke there. Oh, let's do this. No. Episodes. And you saw glimpses of that in Cour 3. Ichigo versus Uryu, brand new. Full episode. Renji versus Uryu, brand new. Full episode. And this is just a tease. In Cour 3, there were moments that definitely required that extra content. In fact, I don't believe that anybody actually expected Renji versus Uryu to get a full fight. Like, that was genuine fan service at its best. Like, they just gave that to us because they could. Cour 4 actually has necessities. Multiple episodes, multiple story beats that need extra content, that need the extra padding. Even that wouldn't quite be enough. Because when I listen to Kubo's words, and maybe I'm jumping the gun when I say this, when I listen to Kubo's words on this subject, if Ichigo versus Uryu had a scuffle in the manga, and the anime took that and made it a full episode fight, that's like extra addition, but it's not new. You know what I mean? I mean, it's new content, but we know that they fought. You just added to it, and you did a great job at it, of course, but you added
You have
to
to
it.
extend it.
When I listen to what he's saying, I get the feeling that we're talking about like actual out of nowhere stuff, like Renji versus Uryu. There was no inclination in the manga that Renji and Uryu had a scuffle, none at all, and yet we got a full episode of it. That is the kind of thing I'm expecting. Ryuka Nishida and Isshin Kurosaki doing something on their own, brand new to the side. Who knows? Aizen Sosuke, you about to bust out a Bankai? I don't know. Right there. Like actual brand new out of nowhere stuff. I think the sky's the limit. The possibilities are endless. I'm extremely excited for this. So look forward to Cour 4. Cour 4 is going to prove to be an extremely pivotal season for the Bleach fandom. And if they can stick the landing for Cour 3, the excitement for Cour 4 is going to go through the roof. And Pierrot Films will then get what it is that they've been striving for. They want to make a name for themselves in the anime industry. They want to be a bastion of high quality so they can use that as collateral to get more people to come to them, to get more sponsors, to get more money, to get more agency. This is how you do it. You stick the landing for Cour 3 and you nail Cour 4 and you will get what you want. And Bleach, I firmly believe this. I don't have any scoops. I'm not an insider. This is just a fan's belief. I believe that Bleach doing the heavy lifting in trying to get Pierrot Films and Studio Pierrot overall back to a position of respect in the anime industry, I think that it will not go unrewarded. Aniplex and the production committees and the powers that be, I don't believe that Bleach will go unrewarded for what it's doing for Pierrot Films and Studio Pierrot overall. The most well-received product to come out of Studio Pierrot is Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. Within the last decade. Certainly, it's not Boruto. It's not Black Clover, no offense. It's not Tokyo Ghoul. Obviously, the original Naruto Shippuden are great series, and the original Bleach is too. Yu Yu Hakusho, those were a long time ago. In recent memory, the most well-received project from Studio Pierrot / Pierrot Films is Bleach Thousand Year Blood War. That will not go unnoticed. I firmly believe that. So, Let me know what you think of this in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of all the information I've given you. Let me know what you would prefer to be the finale of Cour 3 and what new things you want to see in Cour 4. I'll talk about it in the comment section.
Again, this, Bleach is crazy. This season has been really crazy, really intense. I'm not really going to talk about it because I want to do a full breakdown while watching the episode with you guys. Um, yes, I have watched the episodes, and that's why I'm calling it a breakdown and not really a reaction. So go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to put the video in the comment section, um, also in the description. Go ahead, leave a comment on Flame of Rebirth. Leave some comments here for me. If you want to see any type of, tell me what you guys want to see. I I'm open to interpretation. I'm open to hear what you guys want to watch. Later today, I'm gonna post a video about Demon Slayer. Yeah, the new Demon Slayer trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and post it up and react to that. I have not seen it. I've been waiting to see it because I'm excited for the 2 or 3 movies that are coming out in the movie theaters. So let's get it. This has been your boy Jay. Go ahead, drop a comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget to like the video. Love you guys. Ya tu sabes.